My name is Nhi. I'm a student at Quốc Thái Lower Secondary School. I'm from Ampo District. I'm Dan Robbins, and the topic I'm going to tell you about today is: some people think that homework is a waste of time. Do you agree or disagree? You see, in every single school, many kinds of different teachers will give one student a lot of homework so they could do it at home by themselves. And some people think that you doing homework is a waste of time, but some others doesn't think so. For me, yes, I think homework is a waste of time, and I will tell you why. You see, when we do homework, the teachers ask us to do it alone by ourselves, don't have to ask anyone, but when we get home and do it, we cannot understand this homework that have we learned it before or not. And it will be hard for us to find the answer in each different exam in the homework. And another thing that when we do homework, it will be a waste of time for us and don't have the time to spend time with our families. Like whenever you get home, you have to do your homework immediately, and you don't have the time to spend time with your families, and that will be very boring. You did not get to play with your families or chat with them. So I think these are the reasons why homework is a waste of time. And I also think another way that when we study homework, it could be a way for us to have more knowledge. But I think that whenever we give it to the teachers won't say anything. They just need to check it. To be honest, so having homework at home can be a way for us to have more knowledge, but I think that we should sometimes focus on not doing homework and we should focus more on studies. That is the end of my topic. Thanks for your listening.
You think why your teacher send you the homework? Why teacher send you the homework?
Well, the teachers send me the homework because they think that I could be smart at doing homework, and they want to check that if I'm good or not.
What can you say to your teacher when you don't want to do homework because it is a waste of time?
Well, I would say that teacher, this homework that you give it to me, I have never learned it before. Did you teach us about this? Besides, when we do homework, it will be a waste of time because you just need to check it. And you did not say anything to me when I give it to you.
Okay, one more question for you. There are two choices. Yes, spending time doing homework and going to extra classes. Which one do you choose and why?
Well, I think I would choose in exam classes because that way the teachers can explain to me more about these subjects, and other kids will also help me too. And by studying homework alone, it would be very lonely and bored.
Hello everyone, my name is Sam. Today I want to tell you about my topic. That's, do you prefer to study at home or in the library? You know, nowadays some people really love to study at home, but why the other love to study in the library? To me, I prefer to study in the library because these following reasons. Firstly, the library is a peaceful place for you to study. Okay, if you study at home, it's fine, but sometimes your neighborhood always like to make a noise when singing, or if you have a younger brother or a younger sister, it can make making a lot of noise. If you can study in the library, there are many rules about don't making noise, so that it's very peaceful for you. You can study and you can focus on the things you study. Secondly, there are many information to you. If you can study in the library, sometimes you don't know how to do, and you can find each book and then read it. It can give you many information to help you in your study. It's really good, right? Finally, it can help you work. It can help you study faster. Sometimes if you study at home, you will use your phone or your computer to study to find some website. But sometimes you will think, oh, I have many time, so that I don't worry. Maybe I will watch some videos or playing game, and then I will come back with my study. But it's really bad thinking because it can make you be lazier and don't want to study anymore. Inclusion is this main reason why I love to study in a library, but study at home or in the library is not important. The most important thing is that make you feel comfortable. That's the end of my topic. Thank you for your listening.
Not many people in Vietnam go to the library. So, can you tell me some ways to attract or encourage people to go to the library more often?
Yes, I think in Vietnam there are not too much people like to go to the library to study. And I think the only way that I ask is take them to the library, take them to see the book, or I can ask them why you don't go to the library with me to study, and I think it's a good way.
Okay. Instead of going to the library, people say at home and go online to search some information more quickly and more convenient. So why do you choose going to the library?
Thank you for your interesting lectures. I think it's either good. Study at home you can find quickly information to study, but it's really bad because some people are thinking they can playing some game or watching film and then they can come back to study, but this can make them become lazier and don't want to go back to study. So that's why I want to go to the library to study.
Ngọc Hữu.
Hello everyone. First of all, let me thank you all for coming here, and I want to introduce myself to you. My name is Huyện. I'm 14 years old. I'm a cover class 8A1 at Thái Secondary School. And as you know, nowadays, mobile phone is one of the more important things in the life of everyone in over the world. People use their mobile phone every day, and at my school, the students also have their own mobile phone for themselves. But I think the students in my class use the mobile phone in many causes, like they listen to music, watching film, or looking at the screen of the mobile phone instead of looking at the mirror. But I think this is very bad. But nowadays, when we are COVID-19 pandemic, our government allowed for the students use the mobile phone in the lesson. I agree with this solution, but I have the students have to use the mobile phone when we are in school by many rules and following some activity that the students have to do when they use the mobile phone at school. Firstly, the students just use the mobile phone at school. If they forget the exercise at home, they can get the mobile phone, call to your parents, and then they can bring the exercise for them. Or sometimes, if you get sick at school, but the school did not have medicine for you, the parent can buy medicine and bring it to the school for you. And sometimes they can get to the home or to the hospital. So I think have a mobile phone when you're at school is the best way to help you avoid a dangerous moment like this. Second, during the lesson, the teachers will ask you many difficult questions. So at that time, you can use the phone to search the internet to get information from this question, and then you can have the best answer for the teacher. But before you do that, you have to ask the teacher if they allow for you to use the mobile phone, and you can do it. Thirdly, nowadays, the students have to study a lot and they have enough time to do the exercise. So, have a mobile phone for themselves is always a good way to help the students study. They can ask your friend how to do this exercise, or sometimes they have a difficult question and they can ask your teacher how can they do this exercise. But it's not lucky for them And the final reason for the student to use the mobile phone is, you know, nowadays the environment is more and more polluted and is less than sanitary by many bad behavior of the deforestation. They use the tree to make the paper, and the teacher use the paper to make an exercise for the student. And the best way that the teacher can send the email, have a content of the exercise for the student, then they can do it and send again for the teacher and they check the mistake. Okay, to sum up everything that he did say, I think the student should use the mobile phone at school, but with a rule. That's the end of my topic. Please continue.
Okay, thank you for your comments. If you were parents and you have children, so what would you do to supervise the time using phone of your children in the future?
Okay, this is a good, interesting question, and let me see. Okay, I think if I'm a parent and I have children, I can limit the time my children use the mobile phone, because you know there are many bad channels for everyone in the phone, but we can control one of them. So the best way is for the children to use the mobile phone, that the parent have to limit the time of the children use the mobile phone, and moreover, the parent have to limit the channel of the children, so they don't see the bad channel.
Okay, in your speech you talk a lot about the benefits of having a phone in school. So now I would like to ask you about some negative effects of having a phone in school.
Yes, some disadvantages activity when the student use mobile phone at school is that they can use their mobile phone to search the question, to search the answer of the question in the examination. But the teachers may not know about that. And I think this is a big disadvantage when the student use the mobile phone at school.
Only one.
I think that's all.
Thank you very much.